Okay, mine, I guess my demos are maybe a little more in the neighborhood of PSA about some changes that we have made and we'll be making over the next, let's say, week or two around just language and navigation in the app. Way less exciting than Jared's glow up, but we moved a few things around in the last couple of days. So one thing is, if you're not an embed user, the new button is now over here in this nav up here on top. And if you are an embed, it's still over here. And that's just to keep things stable. Some folks in embed don't have the sidebar here, so need to keep that in place. The other thing we did is moved AI Assistant up higher because it's exciting and useful. And dropped a little bit, just changed a little bit of like some hints about these areas that don't have a sidebar. So generally when you move through the navigation, sidebar stays intact, except for when you go to AI Assistant, where we drop it because we want more room. And then Analytics also now drops its navigation because it wasn't super useful. So that change happened. The other change that happened is we replaced the phrase new analysis from here across the product with explore. So it pops up in a few spots. So we do is just like allude to it here, select a model to explore. When I click, not a folder, dashboard or a workbook, I can choose explore from it. And then within workbooks and such, you'll see explore used more. So the docs probably are not caught up quite yet. We went ahead of the docs. So apologies to Aaron for running out. But just if you see that, when we say new analysis over there, we mean explore. Yeah, yeah. The other change that's happening, and I'm showing my development branch, so it's a little ahead of the real world. But we're changing a few things. I'm gonna just go ahead and open up Playground really quick so I can show examples. Sure. Oh God, I've chosen a random connection. What can go wrong? So what was before called the tab menu and model menu are changing names to query and develop, except for this query one depends on what kind of tab you're on. So I should be in edit, sorry. It's query when I'm in a query, but sorry, when I'm on a query, it says query. If I'm in like say a topic, it's a topic menu, and that's to help you understand that the menu is going to change its contents. There's also been a bunch of shuffling about what is where. That shuffling is not in the product quite today, but will be in a few days. Basically, the query menu has things like add field because you do that to a query, or save as topic. There should be some more in here. Still working on that. Whereas develop is more focused on developing, and these two guys are actually going to come off and move into query. So it's not quite done here. So a bunch of little rearranging. There is a diagram to Jade's note. There's a giant spreadsheet, and when it's done, I will make sure I share it. Huge props to Sarah for doing the nightmarish mapping of all of our crazy menus. But yeah, so just a heads up, some things are going to move around. I swear nothing is removed, but it might be slightly somewhere else. And our hope is that for most folks, it's going to make sense.